Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. I've got a very special coin to review for you all today, but before I go into the details, I would just like to say a massive thank you to the guys down at Cardiff Gold for loaning me this coin so I could review it for you all today. If you weren't aware, Cardiff Gold are a great bullion dealer based out of Wales in the UK. I will be putting a link to their website in the description of the video, and if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend popping over and giving them a check out. But with that being the case, let's start off by taking a look at the obverse of the coin, which was designed by artist Benedetto Pastrucci. It shows King George III facing to the right and wearing a laurel wreath crown in his hair. The legend around the coin reads Georgius III DG Britannia Rex FD 1817, which is of course abbreviated Latin and would translate to George III by grace of God, King of Britain and Defender of the Faith. If we take a look at the edge of the coin, we can see that it has got a reeded rim, which would traditionally act as a counter clipping measure, stopping people from being able to clip just a little tiny bit of gold from the edge of each coin, thus amounting a larger pile over time. If we flip the coin vertically, as all British coins did have a vertical flip at the time, we can see the iconic Benedetto Pastrucci depiction of St. George riding horseback and slaying the dragon, which lays trampled beneath the hooves of his trusted steed. The legend around the coin, which is set in a garter, reads Honi soit que mal y pense, which is French and would translate to shame on he who thinks ill of it. Although this coin wasn't the first ever sovereign to be minted, as the sovereign originally dates back to October 1489 and was first struck under the reign of Henry VII. However, due to the coinage reform, it was reintroduced in 1817, and this right here is the first ever modern sovereign, which, as I say, makes this a very special coin indeed. Unfortunately, at some point in time, this one has been made into a pendant by the looks of things. We've got a little tiny jewellery loop right there at the top of the coin, but with this being such a historic and iconic coin, it's still great to see one in this condition, as I think it's got a lot of its original detail to it, and for a coin that's 207 years old, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But let's have a look at the facts and figures of the coin. Now, as I say, this coin right here was the first ever of the modern sovereigns, which means it weighs 7.99 grams, is comprised of 0.9167 or 22 karat gold. It has a diameter of 22.05 millimeters, a thickness of 1.5 millimeters, and contains a fine gold value of 7.32 grams. The coin was minted to figures of 3,235,000, and this design was minted between 1817 to 1820. The gold sovereign has a face value of £1 sterling. However, the intrinsic value of the precious metals contained means that at the moment they would be valued somewhere more around the figure of £450. But with the price of gold doing what it's doing at the moment, that is subject to change from day to day. With it being a historic coin made of 22 karat gold, it makes it perfect for collectors and stackers alike. And I, for one, definitely prefer gold sovereigns when it comes to stacking gold. But that right there is the 1817 first ever modern sovereign. Once again, I would like to thank the guys down at Cardiff Gold for loaning me this coin to review for you all today. It's an absolutely fantastic coin, which I'm very privileged to be able to hold in my hand, even if it is just for a short period of time. As I say, the link to the Cardiff Gold website is in the description of the video, and I do highly encourage you all to go over and check out the wonderful items they have listed on their website. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you've had a lot of fun, and definitely let me know in the comments what you think of this coin. Is it one that you have in your collection? Is it one that you would like to have in your collection? Or are you more of a fan of the 1/4 ounce gold Britannia? One thing I certainly love about these old sovereigns is they do have the proper yellow metal colour to them, just like the new Britannias, whereas the new sovereigns that are coming out of the Royal Mint at the moment do have a much more of a coppery kind of look to them, and therefore make them just a little bit less appealing to me than the old historic gold sovereigns like this one right here. Once again, thank you very much for watching, but I think that's about all I've got time for today. So I will leave you all by saying, as always, until next time, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.